Northern Kenya, the Great Rift Valley. Here lies Lake Turkana, known to some as the Jade Sea. It is the world's largest permanent desert lake. The landscape is unforgiving: volcanic rock, scorching heat, relentless wind. In this terrain, survival is a daily negotiation with the elements. Communities here are tight-knit, resilient, anchored to the land. But in 1974, one community lost its anchor. The village of Ankala, a settlement of approximately 150 people, located on the southeastern shore of Lake Turkana. They were fishermen, herders, families who had lived on that strip of shoreline for generations. They were there in October of 1974. By mid-November, they were gone. This is not a story of a massacre. No bodies were found. This is not a story of migration. They took nothing with them. This is the file on Ankala, the village that simply ceased to be. To understand the disappearance, we must first understand the isolation. Ankala was accessible only by a single dirt track. The nearest police outpost was 40 miles away. Communication was limited: word of mouth, occasional trade vehicles. Life in Ankala followed a rhythm. Men fished the alkaline waters at dawn. Women repaired nets and tended goats. Children played along the shoreline. Records from a regional census in early 1974 listed 30 families. Names, ages, occupations. It was a functioning village, ordinary, alive. The last verified contact occurred on October 28, 1974. Two fishermen traveled to a nearby market. They traded dried fish for maize and sugar. Witnesses described them as normal, healthy, unconcerned. They returned home. They were never seen again. November 14, 1974. A government land surveyor named Joseph Okello arrived in the area. He was mapping water table levels along the lake. As he approached Ankala, the first thing he noticed was the silence. No barking dogs, no children, no voices. Only wind moving through dry grass. Okello stopped his vehicle. He honked the horn. He waited. Nothing. The huts were intact, traditional structures, undisturbed. Inside, life appeared interrupted. Sleeping mats unrolled, cooking pots on cold stones, water containers full. Food had been prepared, but never eaten. Fishing nets lay half-mended, needles still resting in the mesh. A canoe sat half-pulled onto the shore, a paddle inside, dried fish untouched. Work had stopped, mid-motion. Police arrived days later with trackers. If 150 people leave a village, they leave evidence. Footprints, broken ground, disturbed vegetation. The trackers found footprints leading into the village. Daily life, routine movement. They found none leading out. Let that settle. No collective trail. No direction of escape. Livestock remained. Goats wandered freely, thin, alive. This ruled out raiding. Disease was considered, but disease leaves bodies. Migration was considered, but migration leaves preparation. Environmental causes were considered. Gas emissions, geological instability. Nothing fit completely. Local oral history tells another story. Elders speak of a silence that comes first, a stillness, a pause in the world. They say the land sometimes swallows those who ignore its warnings. To authorities, this is folklore. To locals, it is memory. 50 years have passed. The huts are gone, the tools buried, the village erased. No memorial marks the site. 150 lives, 30 families, gone without explanation. The case remains unresolved. The file remains open. Some places don't empty. They are simply left behind.